Most old houses creak, most have secrets, but not like this one. When Daniel moved into his late grandfather's house, he expected dust, cobwebs, and maybe a few haunted memories. What he didn't expect was the door, or where it would take him. It was on a rainy Wednesday that it started, the kind of rain that blurs the world outside and makes the walls feel closer. Daniel was organizing books in the old study when he felt it, a faint breeze, cold and steady. He paused. There were no open windows. He pressed his hand against the shelf, and to his surprise, a portion of it shifted, like a door disguised as a bookcase. Behind it was a wooden door, old and worn, with no handle, just a small, ornate keyhole shaped like a bird. That night, curiosity kept him awake. Something about that door felt important. At 2 a.m., he climbed to the attic. Buried in an old chest, beneath faded clothes and war medals, was a small bronze key with a bird carved into it. The next morning, Daniel unlocked the door. It swung open with a creak, revealing a narrow spiral staircase leading downward, not into a basement, but somewhere deeper, older. As he descended, the air grew colder. The walls were stone, damp with age, and lined with gas lamps that flickered, lit as if someone had been here recently. At the bottom was another door, covered in carvings, stars, clocks, and a single staring eye. Daniel hesitated, then pushed it open. He stepped into a circular chamber unlike anything he'd ever seen. Ancient maps lined the walls, filled with names he didn't recognize. At the center stood a massive grandfather clock, ticking but backwards. Without thinking, Daniel reached out and touched the clock's glass. The world twisted. He stumbled backward, and when his vision cleared, he wasn't alone. A man stood by the clock, tall, pale, dressed in a suit that shimmered like oil. His eyes were deep, like they'd seen centuries. "You weren't supposed to find this yet," the man said. Before Daniel could ask anything, the room vanished, and he was somewhere else. Back in the house, but it looked newer. The wallpaper was fresh, the air smelled different. He stepped outside. The cars, the clothes, the people. It was 1993. Panic set in. Daniel wandered for hours, trying to retrace his steps, but the hidden door was gone. Then, on the porch, he saw something that froze him. A box with his name on it. Inside was a note, written in his handwriting. "Follow the ticking. Trust the map." There was a hand-drawn map of tunnels running beneath the town. With no better option, Daniel followed it. The passage was cold, endless, and silent until he found it. Another clock, just like the one before. He pressed his hand against it. Light, sound, silence. He awoke on the floor of the study. The bookshelf was back in place. The hidden door was sealed. Only 5 minutes had passed, but something had changed. In the reflection of the window, he saw the man again, watching, waiting. Daniel tried to go back, tried to find the key, but it was gone. Since then, things haven't felt right. He hears ticking when rooms are silent. He finds objects he doesn't remember owning, letters in his handwriting he doesn't recall writing. He's starting to believe he didn't come back alone. They say some doors should never be opened. Daniel didn't listen, and now, time might not let him go.